So apparently, I, Barry Blunders, am officially banned from Target. Yeah, Target. The place where dreams are discounted and candles cost $8 for vibes. And all I did was try to return a toaster. Okay, fine. It was a slightly flaming toaster. But still, how did that become a corporate exile? Buckle up. This is how I accidentally became a full-blown Karen for a day. The day started normal. I was scrolling online, watching those Karens in the Wild videos, and thought, that looks kind of fun. What if I tried being one? Just for science. Because my brain runs on two settings, responsible adult and reality show contestant. So I decided for 24 hours, I'd live like the most dramatic customer alive. I made a list. Step 1, complain about something meaningless. Step 2, pretend I'm in a documentary at all times. Step 3, speak every sentence like it's a closing argument in court. My test subject? Target. Because Target feels like the calm before the storm. Quiet music, clean floors, people in yoga pants peacefully buying storage bins. Perfect place to drop chaos. And I had a prop. The toaster. Backstory. Last week, my neighbor gave me this toaster after saying, "It still works great." Translation, it sparks like a wizard duel every time bread goes in. That morning, it literally puffed smoke at me, so I figured, great, an excuse to play the victim. I walk into Target like I'm entering a courtroom drama. Door greeter says, "Welcome to Target." I nod solemnly and go, "We'll see." I locate the customer service desk, clutching this half-melted metal cube, and announce, "This device attempted arson via breakfast. I demand justice." The poor cashier just blinks like she's buffering. She asks, "Do you have a receipt?" And I, channeling centuries of misplaced confidence, reply, "Do you have empathy?" She's instantly regretting every career choice. 5 minutes in, I'm giving a monologue about consumer betrayal, explaining how this toaster represents the crumbling of trust in modern retail. There's a small crowd forming, mostly confused moms, and one guy filming me like I'm street theater. I'm thinking, wow, I'm nailing this experiment. Then the cashier calls for a manager. That's when I knew my transformation was complete. While I wait, I decide to educate the line behind me. I announce, "Folks, this is what happens when corporations cut corners on Chrome." They look at me like I'm giving a political speech about bread. Then I notice the "Try Me" button on a display air fryer. Naturally, I try it. Except I hold it down too long and the demo starts smoking. A faint alarm goes off, and I'm standing there like, "See? Evidence." Security approaches. The type of guy who's too calm to be safe. He asks me, "Sir, what are you doing?" I tell him, "Public service, product testing." He tells me, "Please step away from the appliances." I respond, "Only if they apologize." Now everyone in a 20-foot radius is pretending not to know me. A kid whispers, "Mom, is that YouTube?" No, kid, it's regret with a loyalty card discount. The manager finally arrives. He's the human embodiment of patience. Clipboard, perfect hair, corporate smile. He asks, "What seems to be the problem?" And I, filled with delusion and toaster smoke, give my dramatic speech. "This toaster betrayed me. It shot sparks. My waffles suffered trauma. I seek closure in the form of a full refund and possibly therapy." He calmly says, "Sir, it looks burned." I gasp like he just insulted my ancestors. "Exactly! Burned by negligence." He sighs and says, "Sir, maybe it's best if you leave." And my inner narrator goes, "Oh no, not yet." So I sit down on the floor. Right there, electronics aisle, cross-legged protest pose, holding the toaster like a wounded pet. I'm muttering, "I will not be silenced," while shoppers step around me like I'm part of a performance art piece. Someone drops $1 in my back. I'm basically street theater now. The manager whispers to security. Next thing I know, 2 guards flank me like I'm about to steal the power strip display. They gently guide me up and out, and I'm still yelling, "I just wanted a manager!" like it's my battle cry. Outside, I stand in the parking lot clutching my toaster of doom, realizing this experiment has gone too far, or not far enough. So, obviously, instead of going home like a normal human, I decide to test if all targets react the same, because science requires replication, right? I march 2 blocks to another target, toaster in hand, still smelling faintly of smoke and poor decisions. The greeter smiles, "Welcome to Target." I nod and say, "I assure you, it won't stay that way." I head for customer service round 2. Different cashier, same look of, "Please no." Before I can even open my mouth, she goes, "Oh, you're the toaster guy." I blink. Word travels fast? She just hands me a $20 gift card and whispers, "Management said this is easier." Do you realize what that means? I accidentally weaponized inconvenience. I become a legend among cashiers. Feeling powerful, I buy a single candle called Serenity, because irony is half off today. I hold it up like Simba and announce, "At last, balance returns to retail." Everyone ignores me, which somehow hurts more. As I exit, 2 security guards are waiting. One says, "Sir, we've been informed you're not allowed on Target property for 24 hours. I reply, "Then I shall return on the 25th hour." They do not clap. They escort me out again, this time like I'm a touring magician who keeps setting off sprinklers. I get home, light my Serenity candle, and try to reflect. Except the candle smells like corporate regret and vanilla. An hour later, I get an email from Target Guest Relations. Subject line, "Regarding your recent visit." It reads, "Dear Barry, please refrain from visiting our locations. This includes all regional branches for 72 hours. 72! They upgraded my ban like a software patch. I've never been banned from anywhere, not even my dentist, and I once accidentally bit the suction tube. But Target, they saw my face and said, "Not today, Chaos." For the next few days, I become a suburban outlaw. I drive past Target parking lots like a cowboy riding by his old town. Cue sad Western music as I whisper, "She was a good store. Clean aisles, fair prices." My friends start sending me memes. One says, "When you go full care and then end up on the watch list." Another edits my photo onto a "Do Not Serve" poster. I'm basically the Voldemort of retail now. But here's the real twist. 3 days later, Target emails again. They say, "We've reviewed your case. We appreciate your passion for product safety. You are welcome back." They unbanned me. Apparently, my over-the-top complaining convinced corporate that I was too earnest to be dangerous. Imagine that. My nonsense was so sincere, it looped back into innocence. I'm like the customer service equivalent of a golden retriever. Annoying, but technically harmless. So naturally, I celebrate by going back. This time, I walk in calmly, no props, no speeches. The same manager spots me. We lock eyes like 2 war veterans who've seen too much. He sighs. I salute him with my loyalty card. I buy 1 toaster, the cheapest one they have. At checkout, I tell the cashier, "Don't worry, I'll treat this one with respect." She goes, "Please do." I leave feeling oddly proud, like I survived a weird reality TV challenge titled, "Can You Out Karen Yourself?" So, moral of the story? Don't fake being a Karen unless you're ready for a ban that spans 3 zip codes. Also, maybe test your appliances outside before bringing them to customer service. I learned 2 important lessons that day. 1. Target employees deserve medals. 2. I clearly should not be allowed near small kitchen electronics. Nowadays, I do all my shopping online, where the only manager I can argue with is an automated chatbot named Steve. Steve never gets mad, he just says, "I understand your frustration," which somehow makes it worse. But hey, at least my toaster doesn't spark anymore, because I don't have one. It's probably still in the evidence locker labeled Incident of Barry Blunders. Anyway, thanks for listening to my 24-hour descent into coupon clipping madness. If you laughed, hit that like button like it owes you a refund. Subscribe for more stories of mild chaos and maximum embarrassment. And remember, be kind, stay humble, and never press the try me button for science. I'm Barry Blunders, officially readmitted to Target. And this has been my weirdest day ever.